My mother took all my saved money to buy jewelry for my sister, but she didn't expect one thing. My mother and I have always had a terrible relationship, mainly because she has always had the habit of prioritizing my sister over me at any moment in my life. When I was a child, my father still protected me and complained when she did this kind of thing, which helped me and reduced the occasions when it happened. However, my father passed away very early, which made my childhood very difficult. Because of this type of situation, she would sell my toys, take the money I earned cutting grass or cleaning cars, and give it all to my sister, take the money I received as Christmas gifts from other relatives, and buy presents for my sister, that sort of thing. The only one who defended me was my aunt, but she lived far away and couldn't always help me when this kind of thing happened. Because of this, right after turning 18, I moved out and lived with a friend for a while. When I got a stable job, I rented a house and have been living in it ever since. Every month since I started living there, I saved money in my account to finally buy my own house and invest in other things. The problem started when my mother came to visit me. At some point she asked for my phone to take pictures of the Christmas decorations in my apartment since she had forgotten hers, and without thinking much, I just handed it over and went to the kitchen to prepare something to eat. After about 15 minutes I noticed she was taking too long to take the photos, and when I went to see what she was doing, she just made some strange movements on the screen, as if she were deleting something. After that she just made up an excuse and left. A few hours later my bank called me and asked if I needed help transferring to another bank or something, as they noticed I had transferred all my savings to another account. I said I hadn't done that, and after a conversation, that's when I found out. When I gave my phone to my mother, she logged into my banking app and transferred all my savings to her account. Calling her, she said it was my fault for leaving the phone with her so carelessly, and that it could have been anyone, so I should be happy that at least it was my mother who took the money. She also said she wouldn't give it back because she wanted to buy jewelry for my sister since her birthday was in 2 months, and hung up on me. However, to her misfortune, I had recorded the entire call. I already knew that my mother wouldn't deny what she did. Now with my lawyer, I will sue her, and my sister, who also knows what my mother did. And according to his predictions, I will win even more than I was initially stolen. When she found out that I was going to sue her, she and my sister came to my house to laugh at me, saying they hoped I had good luck, because they knew that without evidence, no one would believe me, and that they would still sue me back for trying to tarnish their image. Of course I was recording all of this secretly too. They don't know about any of these recordings, and the court is tomorrow. And I know they will want to create drama for the judge and paint me as a bad son, as they don't know that I have them admitting it on tape. I will record their reaction when I show everything, and will update here. The day of the trial arrived, and my mother came with my sister. Confident that she would win the case and harm me, she got herself a lawyer, and the trial began. Her defense lawyer started with a speech claiming that the accusation was false, fabricating a story that I was an ungrateful son who invented all of it to tarnish her image, asserting that she had done everything for me. Then it was my turn to speak. I could see the smiles on their faces. I never imagined I would have to do this with my own mother. I showed the video to the judge containing all the evidence against them, and their smiles quickly turned into a mix of anger and shock. She soon became desperate, claiming it was a setup, but the evidence was concrete, making it impossible to reverse no matter how skilled her lawyer was. My spoiled sister, as always, started making a scene, calling me spoiled. The trial ended, and to avoid imprisonment, she had to return the money and pay a bail that was twice the amount she had stolen. She tried to escape the courtroom, but the security guards didn't let her. I won the case and gained more than I had lost. I invested that money, and now I live well. I received a protective order, and now they cannot approach me too closely. Otherwise I can call the police and both of them will be arrested. To this day, I still receive threats through messages, but I ignore them.